I'm starting to realize that movie fans are just hypocrites. I keep hearing that audiences want something new. They're tired of IPs. They don't want to watch Marvel anymore. Get out of here. And they want original films to come out. And I'm all for that. Then why did Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die come out and nobody went to go watch it? Why is that? So it's just time to have an uncomfortable conversation together from one movie fan to another to explain why the situation that we see ourselves in right now is kind of our fault. This will not be a review of the new Gore Verbinski movie, but if you want my review really quick, it's good, okay? It's one of the funniest things I've seen in a long time. Very good, 2 thumbs up. Go watch it, okay? There is some sharp social commentary in this film, so if you're kind of tired of the way that everybody looks at their phones and all this stuff nowadays, this is for you. No. Instead of this being a review, it's gonna be more of a critique of where we're at right now. Because everybody says they want cool new things. But when a cool new thing comes out, nobody goes to support it. And an important thing to understand here is that this is not a new director. This is Gore Verbinski, director of The Ring, Pirates of the Caribbean, Rango, all sorts of my favorite movies of all time. Maybe they're not your favorite movies of all time, but I think we all can agree that he's a very talented director who has some of the best, at least most widely acclaimed films under his belt, and he did these numbers. I think we as movie fans have completely forgotten the idea that you vote with your wallets. Sure, we can complain all we want that Toy Story 5 is coming out, but do you know what Toy Story 5 is gonna do? Make $1 billion. Because no matter how much I complain and whine about there not being any new ideas in Hollywood, I'm gonna go watch the new Toy Story movie, which by the way I think looks really good. This video up here explains it all. It's just the way that we are. Studios are not going to listen to what we have to say if we keep proving ourselves wrong with our wallets. And you know what? Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die, that's a very niche movie, and not everybody's gonna like it. This movie was not gonna make $1 billion, right? But this is something that we see a lot. Think about that Looney Tunes movie that came out a couple of years ago. Do you know how often I saw Twitter people fight to have that movie released? We need to see Daffy Duck and Porky Pig on the big screen. It's a must. I will die. But when it came out, nobody went to go watch it. Myself included, which kind of just shows that we're a little bit hypocritical, aren't we? Because something that I've always heard is you can tell me something, but I'm gonna believe what you do instead. If I tell you I'm not a serial killer and I go in there and rip apart a bag of Frosted Flakes, what do you believe? What do you think? You're probably gonna believe that I'm a serial killer, because that's what my actions show. So all of these white knights that are on Twitter and in the YouTube comment section saying, I'm so sick, I am so sick of all of these sequels and reboots, I spit on you. But then you don't go and support really awesome films. What do we expect? Now, what I'm not saying is that we shouldn't go out and watch these awesome sequels and reboots, because between all of us, we really like those movies, okay? They're schlocky fun sometimes, but we like going to see them. That's fine. That's our money. We can do what we want there. But if we want Hollywood to take more chances, do more weird things like they did in the 70s, right? Then we need to show them that we want to go watch it. And if that means that we don't go out and watch Mandalorian and Grogu in the theaters and we save that money to go watch a little weird indie movie, that's voting with our wallets. That's proving what we're talking about. As small as it might be, that is making a difference. New things are coming out. New things are happening. We just don't go out to support them. And it happens all of the time. Going back to a Looney Tunes situation, right? Do you know how hard a lot of us have fought and brought our voices out so Coyote vs. Acme will be released? Guess what? If we don't do something, we're gonna prove Warner Brothers right that they should have just scrapped it in the first place. Because guess what? I'm gonna say this. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't think Coyote vs. Acme is gonna make very much money. I think a lot of that was just white knighting, as I said earlier. And look, times are tough, okay? I get it. A gallon of milk borderline bankrupts me every single time I go out. I'm not saying we should put our families in distress so we can go out and support Gore Verbinski, right? But what I am saying is we probably are going to the theaters anyway. We probably are going to go watch Avengers Doomsday no matter what. What if we took a step back and looked at what's coming out and be like, you know what? I don't have to go watch the new Avengers movie. I'm going to go out and I'm going to support some random little thing that I've never heard of before. That's how changes are made. So then the question obviously just then becomes, do we really want them to stop making sequels and reboots? Maybe that's not even the argument. Maybe the argument is we need to slow down on these things. I don't even know anymore. Because Moana 2 made over $1 billion, and that movie sucks. The Lilo and Stitch remake did really, really well. Do we actually believe what we're telling the studios? Or do we really want the slop that they're giving us? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that, frankly. Because given the way that we as movie fans act, I'm not convinced that we really want things to succeed that are not Marvel, Disney, Star Wars, DreamWorks, etc. Let's be civil in the comment section, but let me know, what did you think about my thoughts here? Do you think they're valid? Do you think that they're completely off base? Let me know. Thank you for all of the subscribers. I literally cannot believe the growth I've had over the past week. Thank you, everybody. Slap that subscribe button in the butt. I'll see you later. Love you. Bye.